Imagine you're a seabird and your home is on an island surrounded by ocean. Now imagine you've just hatched a chick and it's hungry. If you're like this albatross, you have to fly hundreds of miles a day over a vast ocean to find fish to bring home to your chick. And then you've got to do it over and over again. Luckily, albatrosses are super energy efficient flyers. They're built like gliders with 6 to 11 foot wingspans, and they can lock their wings into place to soar on the wind. But searching for food can still be stressful and costly, especially when encountering unexpected changes. Over the Southern Ocean that wraps around Antarctica, where most species of albatross and many other seabirds breed and forage, wind speeds over the next century are forecasted to lighten towards the equator and intensify towards the South Pole as a result of climate change. And it's unclear how this will impact seabirds. Light winds can make it harder to soar without stalling and harder to gain lift after catching prey. These birds don't have engines, so they've got to run on the water, flapping these awkward long wings to get back up into the air. At the other extreme, strong winds can cause turbulence or push birds off flight paths. To understand how different albatross species might cope with these changes, I spy on them. Using GPS tracking devices, I record where they go over the ocean. Then I extract satellite-derived wind data along their flight paths to see how they respond to various wind speeds. I also collect a blood sample so I can measure their stress hormone levels and their metabolic rates to calculate how hard they work at sea. I've found that adults with chicks have a heightened sensitivity to stressors, and measuring their hormones right after foraging can signal environmental disturbances. I've also found that albatrosses expend more energy in light winds and during takeoffs from the water, but strong winds are less costly. My next step is to use this information to model how different climate change scenarios will alter the energy budgets and trajectories of different species. Albatrosses foraging towards the South Pole might actually benefit from intensifying winds because gaining lift with a heavy food load will be easier. And these dynamics are important because albatrosses live and breed well into their 60s, raising at most 1 chick a year. So adaptation is not happening fast, and their resiliency to change within their lifetime is crucial. And predicting what species may be harmed versus helped by climate change gives us a head start in prioritizing conservation efforts. Thank you.